What is going on, guys? Welcome to Tech Gadgets in Action, the channel dedicated to bringing you all things tech, everything from quick looks and unboxings to setups and reviews. Today, we will be looking at a set of 4 color-changing LED smart bulbs. Now, I did do a video recently on the new smart bulbs from Wyze. I want to see how it compares and which one is a better fit for me, and I'll give you my thoughts on which one you should consider. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell icon to be notified every time we bring you a new video. Your support goes a long way and we absolutely appreciate it. So with that said, let's get this thing opened and see it in action. Alright, so let's begin by having a look at the box. This is a 4-pack and it's compatible with both your Google and Amazon ecosystems, as well as IFTTT. Turning it over to the side, it tells us it can be controlled remotely, it works with Wi-Fi without the need of an additional hub, the bulbs are dimmable and can be controlled with your voice. Turning it around further, it tells us that it produces 750 lumens. It has a 6500K color temperature, which is basically white, plus RGB colors. It uses 7.5 watts of electricity, which is equivalent to a standard 65 watt bulb. And lastly, we have the QR code to download the app needed from the App Store or Play Store. So let's go ahead and open it up. We'll start by cutting away and removing the plastic film. And inside we have the 4 color-changing LED smart bulbs. These are from a manufacturer called Aoycocr. I recently did a video on a set of smart plugs from them, which I think are a great buy. I will leave a link to that video in the description down below. Having a look at the bulbs, they feel fairly solid. They're heavy, but they're not as heavy as the Wyze bulbs. Let's remove the rest and see what else we have in the box. Hiding in the back is the user manual. This walks you through how to set up the bulbs and how to get them connected with your Amazon devices. And lastly, we have a card from the manufacturer to contact them if we have any questions. Now here's the box for the Wyze bulbs. I reviewed these a few weeks back. Looking at the box, we can see it also works with both Amazon and Google's ecosystem, as well as IFTTT. Something interesting here is that the Wyze bulbs produce 50 lumens more at 800, but are considered 60 watt equivalent. Let's go ahead and get these set up. To begin, we need to download the Smart Life app from the App Store. If you don't already, you will need to register a new account. I've used their app previously with the smart sockets and it all integrates in the same place. To add our bulbs, we simply click on the plus and then go over to lighting and select the smart bulb icon. If we tap on help, it walks us through the steps we need to take to put the bulbs into pairing mode. We need to turn the bulb on and wait for 10 seconds, then turn it off, then on, then off, then on. And shortly after, we will see the bulb start to flash. Once it starts flashing, we know we've successfully entered it into pairing mode. Once it starts flashing, we can scroll down and tap on the confirm button to proceed further. Now, just as with the Wyze bulbs, these require a 2.4 GHz network. Make sure your phone is connected to your 2.4 GHz network and enter your Wi-Fi password. Give it a few moments until it connects. Once the device is connected, you have the option to rename it. Simply tap on the edit icon and type in a new name. For our purposes, we will name it RGB bulb. From here, we can control the device. Tapping on the icon can simply turn it on or off. The first icon on the bottom is to change the bulbs to white and control their brightness. Next, we have the color icon, and this is where the fun begins. We have a color wheel. We can change the color of the bulbs to our desired choice. There are also two sliders underneath, which let us control the saturation as well as the brightness. Getting these bulbs set up with your Amazon devices is fairly simple. You open up your Amazon Alexa app, tap on the menu and go to Skills. From here, add the Smart Life skill and you're ready to go. Alexa, turn off RGB bulb. And there we have it. Alexa, turn on RGB bulb. We can also use it to change the colors of our bulbs. Alexa, change RGB bulb to yellow. Change RGB bulb to green. Alexa, change RGB bulb to white. The setup with the Google Home is just as simple. You need to link your Smart Life account with your Google Home. I already have it set up from when I did the video on the smart sockets. If you want to see that in a little bit more detail, I will leave a link in the description to that video. Once we have it linked, we can immediately start controlling it from within the Google Home app or by giving the Google Home voice commands, and it works just as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the lights so you can get a better visual of the color lighting. Let's go from light blue to green to orange to red to pink. Turn it off, turn it on. You can see it's very responsive. Now, in terms of regular household lighting, this bulb only offers us bright daylight white, unlike the Wyze bulb, which gives us shades of natural sunlight. I tried to recreate that using the yellows and oranges, but I was able to get it close but not quite right. Looking at a few other features of the app, we have 8 different scenes. 4 of them are preset and 4 of them are customizable. Next, we have schedules to set a time for the bulbs to come on and for a time for the bulbs to turn off. As great as these bulbs are, one thing that needs to be mentioned is that there's a significant difference in the maximum brightness between the bulbs when they are in white versus when they are any other color. And you can see that here. Now, what this ultimately means is if you're replacing these bulbs with your current bulbs that serve as the main source of light, the only way you're going to get a significant amount of light is by keeping these on white. If you want a warmer shade of light to match an incandescent bulb, you simply can't get that here without it being too dim. The colors serve great as an accent light but do not output enough power for it to become a main source of light. Alright guys, to sum it up, I think these lights are great for anyone that's looking to add some color accent lights or is replacing their current white bulbs and want to have the option to change colors as needed. Now, I've been using the Wyze bulbs since their release and I love them. For myself, I will be switching over to these Aoycocr LED smart bulbs for a few reasons. 1. My room is gray and it goes well with white lighting. Therefore, I can replace my regular light and have the option to change it to a color when I please, for instance when watching TV. If you don't like white light or your main light is an incandescent color and you don't want to change it over to white, this may not be for you, and the Wyze bulbs might be a better option. As far as connectivity goes, both the Wyze bulbs and these LED bulbs work with Amazon, Google, and IFTTT. Lastly, let's talk about the Wyze ecosystem. I'm currently not integrating my bulbs with any other Wyze products at the moment, such as their motion sensors. If you are invested in the Wyze ecosystem, then that's something else to consider. So that's gonna do it for this one guys. I hope you enjoyed it and you got some good insights. If you are interested in picking up either the Wyze bulbs or the Aoycocr LED bulbs, I will leave a link in the description down below. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. We are currently holding a giveaway on a digital active stylus that I recently did a review on. To enter, simply head over to that video and be sure to check out some of our other videos as well. We bring you new content every single week. Thank you all for being so awesome and we will catch you next time.